Hello, everyone. Welcome to Surviving Angel Insight Channel. All right. First of all, let me tell you something. It's too hot. Oh my goodness, why is it so hot out there? See, this is why I live right. I'm a good person. I'm not perfect and nobody on this earth is perfect, but I try to do right because you know what? It's too hot. I ain't got time to be going to hell. I can't take this heat, you guys, so I know I can't take hell. We need to do right, people. Get it together. Let this heat be a lesson for you guys, okay? Let it be a lesson. All right. So let's get into our first topic. All right, so my fans knows when I do that, that means it's supposed to be some crazy stuff. Okay, first, let's start like this. First off, let me say my prayers go out to every missing person. And I hope everyone gets found. Let me also say for our black women who does never really get the attention highlighted on them when they are missing. Let me just say this. So this is going to go a little bit back and forth, so be a little prepared for this. Because we know we don't get a lot of airtime, as much as other people when they go missing. So to me, when Carlie Russell's story came out, I was immediately like, oh my God, we are finally seeing a black woman who is missing getting national attention. But I also have to be honest, and I'm okay. At first, when I first said this, I was kind of ashamed, but now I'm not ashamed because now we know the truth is out. So now I'm not ashamed anymore. I just know I was right. Okay. So when this first story aired, I actually said the first words out of my mouth was, "I hope this is not another Sherry Pepinini." I remember saying that, and I don't know why I said that, but then when I actually focused on why I said that, because I was like, Nicole, stop that. Why would you say that? But then I was like, okay, take a breather. Stop putting stuff. Sometimes we don't want to say things because it's our own people or it's another, woman or another man. So you're trying to be supportive. So you're trying to not have to say certain things. But I had to take that out of the equation. I had to say, you know what? No. No. Why did I say, I hope she's not another Sherry Pepinini? Something made me think that. Here's the evidence that I had when I sat down with myself. Number one, her 911 call said that she saw a baby. She saw a baby in the middle of the road. Now, granted, I don't drive all the time. So, I know, but I do think I know enough that sometimes, depending on a lot of us, we're not so nosy. Some of us are nosy. So I'm trying to think, if it was a baby in the road, wouldn't it have been a little bit more 911 calls? Why is it that she was only the person out of all these people that passed that road saw this baby? I couldn't. But then at the same time, I was like, okay, calm down, because it could have been she was probably the only one that was just really, really nosy. I don't know. But when the truth finally came out that she wasn't missing, and notice I said I'm going to go a little back and forth, okay? When the truth came out that she wasn't missing, she was actually at the hotel. And then the truth came out that she was actually Googling how old do you got to be for an Amber Alert. All this stuff. I was sitting there thinking like, dang it, she actually kind of worse than Sherry Pepinini, because Sherry didn't even Google nothing. This is some crap. Oh Lord. But Sherry Pepinini did some crazy stuff. So I'm just saying, okay? I would say this. I hope Carlie go to jail. She needs to go to jail. Carlie Russell needs to go to jail. And here's why I say that. Because there's a lot of black women due to not getting that national attention. And they actually missing right now. Like really actually missing. And she took away resources. And on top of that, we know there's a system that always like to use situations like this to say that, well, this is why we don't defend you. This is why we don't fight for you. Because the one time we do, look at this. We fought so hard for this woman and she wasn't even miss it. See this? So now she gets put in with the rest of us. No, she's not going to be put in with the rest of us. We don't know her. We're not claiming her, point blank, period. Okay? So figure it out. Okay? Go back somewhere. Now, my thing is, if you go back to the beginning of this story, do y'all remember when somebody said her family member was on the phone with her, right? Do y'all remember that? When a family member said they actually heard her speaking to the child, and I think they said they heard the child speak back to her. Now, whoever that family member is, they need to go to jail too because they confirmed the story. So if there was no child at all and she made it up, that family member had to be in on it to sit up there and actually admit that it was a child. So is that family member, did they disappear? Because I don't know. I don't think it was the mama. Was it the mama? But you know what, I would say this. I found so interesting. If you watch the interview with the parents, it was super, super quick. But if you watch the father face, he was like about to crack out laughing. Like he was trying to hold that laugh in so much while his wife was talking. Like she wanted to try to pin it on mental illness and all this stuff. Talk about some cover investigations going on. They can't really say too much. Listen, your daughter lies. She's a liar. And I'm sick and tired of everybody using mental illness because here's the thing. There's a lot of people that have anxiety, depression, bipolar, other mental illness, and they don't go around doing all this stuff. So can you stop using that as a crutch? I'm sick and tired of that. Enough is enough. We're not going to keep using this as a crutch. We're not. Every time somebody do something, oh, it's mental illness, it's mental illness, it's mental illness. No, it's not. It's you. You sat up there. You were saying enough to Google, was it how old you got to be for an Amber Alert? How can you hide out? All of this stuff. So obviously you ain't that mental illness as you think. So I don't want to hear it. Now she wants privacy. Oh, don't let me get me started on the boyfriend. Lord Jesus God, Lord, the boyfriend. Boyfriend crazy. He crazy. He is so crazy. Did you know what this... Oh, my Lord, the boyfriend. Do we got to talk about the boyfriend? Okay, fine. I'll talk about the boyfriend. He wants to defend her. He wants people to stop bullying her. But his sister, I like the sister. I don't even know the sister, but I like her. Because sister was like, no, I'm going to be real. She crazy. She crazy. Something wrong with her. She ain't right and all this stuff. Listen, enough is enough, okay? Little girl, you need to go to jail. You need to pay whatever was paid out to help search for you. You need to pay that back. Hell, pay back prayers. Because you know how many people that send out prayers, so they could have sent out prayers for other people or they said, hey, I want a car. I could have used that prayer for a car. And we send that prayer for you. Okay? As y'all see, I need teeth in my mouth. I could have prayed for teeth. Instead, I'm praying for you to be found, and you wasn't even missing. You was in a hotel. I can't even afford to get a hotel. You was in a hotel chilling for a couple of days. Listen, I want a refund on my prayer. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I need a refund. Because what you did was trifling. It was low down, and you took attention off of real people that are missing. I have no respect for you. You can sit down with your little privacy. I'm not giving you what privacy. When you should have thought about privacy when you planned this whole thing. So no, I don't have respect for you. I'm not going to shield you. I'm not doing all of this. I'm not going to forgive you. Tell myself, please forgive, please understand. I'm not understanding crap. Nothing. You can go sit down for all no. Goodbye. Goodbye, little girl. Goodbye, Felicia. No, we're not doing that. The devil. You should have thought about all of that before you planned this whole thing. So I don't have no respect for you. I don't like you. And I just want to see you in jail. And I want to see something done so you can be somewhere else. I don't know where. I haven't thought it that far yet. What I mean by that, find an organization that maybe you can actually help. Because you done lost all respect. I don't think you could come back from this. I mean, listen, people will talk about, I hope she's not another Jussie Smollett or Tawana Bailey. I honestly forgot about them. I'm not even going to be honest. I'm just going to be so honest. I literally forgot about them. I was like, oh yeah, them. Because I thought about the most recent person. That was Sherry Peppanini. But then I was like, wow, so I wasn't the only person that was thinking this might be another hoax or something. And it turned out that it was. I'm just so upset. Sometimes you have to laugh because it's just so, I'm just pissed. Because there was a lot of missing women, black women at that are missing right now that didn't even get their attention, but you did. And that's probably why she said a missing baby. Because if you say a missing baby, everybody gonna want to know where the hell the baby at. We gonna care about that baby. She knew what she was doing. And I want that family member who got on the news talk about, I heard her talk to the child and I heard the child talk back. Where's that family member need to go to jail too? Because she or he, whoever it was, need to go to jail too because they was in on it. And I find it hard to believe, and I don't know, because I'm not saying parents know everything about their child. I don't know. But you had to know something about that story. Just don't sound right. And you still went through this whole thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's all I got, you guys. Because if I keep going on this story, y'all gonna see me saying stuff I don't need. Let's say I don't want my church privileges revoked. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna just let it go. I'm just gonna say, we ended off with this. My prayers go out to everybody that's missing, who did not get national attention like this. I hope that you actually prayer, safely found. I'm sorry that this person was so low down, so narcissistic, so selfish, so inconsiderate, so evil, to the point that they didn't understand or know, they didn't care. Let me rephrase. They did not care of the damage they was doing to real missing victims. But it's going to turn around. And she's going to get what's coming to her. She really is. Because karma is something else. We all know that, right? Karma don't play. So, thank you guys for watching my channel. I hope we had a good time. And we're going to continue having fun, you guys. Because we stand on top of these what? Topics.